Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. We have got international recording artist all the way from Tupelo, Mississippi, Paul Thorn. How are you this morning?
Man, I'm so good. How you doing?
Man, we're doing good. We're a little bit wet out here. We got some storms coming this way, but we ain't scared at all. Y'all that's listening, go to paulthorn.com. You can see all the stuff that's going on. You're fixing to be coming to our part of the neighborhood, looks like, here in the next couple of weeks.
Is that right?
That's right.
Thank you for telling me. I didn't know. On an unrelated topic, give you a little context to where I am. I'm home right now, and I am in the clutches of COVID.
Oh, no. You're not.
Yeah, I got COVID, man. I got COVID, and my wife has it too.
Well, that, I'd seen you supposed to do what now?
This is my third time to have it.
Well, now, you know, it seems like COVID is not as bad as it used to be. I mean, how are you doing with it?
You know, it's the first time I had it, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, but this second 2 times I've had it, it's not been that severe. It's just, you know, got to stay around the house for a little while. Got a little sniffle. But these last 2 times I had it, it hadn't been that bad.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering what the scoop up, because you're supposed to be in Gulf Shores there last night, according to what I'm reading here.
Yeah, a few nights back, I was playing in Winston-Salem, and my voice started cracking, and I had a show the next night, which had to get canceled because I lost my voice, and I still don't have my voice back. But, you know, I'm living the dream. I'm here in my living room drinking coffee, got on my Rugrat pajama bottoms, and then I got a yard sale, and I'm watching Pawn Stars.
At a yard sale.
The life of a rock star, man.
Yes,
you can't go wrong with that.
You can't dream up a better morning than that.
I know, that's exactly right. But, yeah, gosh almighty, man, I hate to hear you got that stuff. But, man, you've been out going. Yeah, you're going to be at the Loft in Columbus, Georgia, come April the 1st. The 2nd, you're going to be at City Winery, and which is a cool place to play. And then you're going to be at the Caverns, right?
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. The Caverns is a one-of-a-kind venue to play music. It's basically a cavern, a tunnel down in the ground that's been there for millions of years. And they figured out how to have concerts down there. And where it's so far below the ground, it stays like the same temperature all year round. It's like very pleasant, like 75. It's really, you have to see it to believe it. But
yeah.
How are the acoustics?
It's great. It's great. You would think there'd be a lot of echo, but it's not.
Huh.
It's real dead. It's just real dead sound. It's real. There's no ambience, or it's just real. The air sounds dead. I don't know if you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no reverb of any type. Yeah, it's just.
Not like singing in the shower, man. I'm with you on that. Hey, we got new co-host. That's actually Jennifer. She's my cousin. She's new co-host. And then we've got Tamla in here. She's with us, too. She's the Undertaker.
And Paul Stephen is always singing your praises to everybody. He is a true fan.
My grandma said, smell flattery, don't taste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you start tasting it, you'll want it all the time. You'll become a monster.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, today is Tone Lock. Am I saying it right? Tone Lock birthday today? The Funky Cole Medina, man. Are you a rapper at all? Do you like any of that old rap, Funky Cole Medina?
As it turns out, I do like a lot of the earlier rap, like Tone Loc, where you could actually understand what he was saying.
Right.
And it wasn't degrading women like it does now.
Yeah.
And you can actually, when Tone Loc rapped, he actually rapped to the beat. But a lot of the rap I hear now, there's no meter to it. There's no beat to it.
Right.
They put a loop down, but then what they rap on top of it, it's just it doesn't fit the groove. That's just my opinion.
I'm with you on that. I like Tone Loc and MC Hammer, man. It's Hammer time.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a MC Hammer doll. I still got my MC Hammer action figures.
How about your
Big
parachute
purple.
pants?
I was about
You
to
still got
say,
your parachute
yeah.
pants?
He still got on the parachute pants. A lot of people come over to my house and they want to see my NC Hammer, and I show it to them, but I don't ever let them handle it because, you know, you can't touch this.
That's pretty
I
great.
couldn't help it. I had to.
Man, I hate you don't feel good. You know, another thing in history today is Elvis today is the first time he ever played at the Louisiana Hayride. That was a pretty
Did
big
not
deal.
know that.
Yeah, and he's I mean, you're in Tupelo, Mississippi, the Elvis capital of the world.
Yeah, it's his house that he was born in is a 15-minute drive from where I live. To this day, it's a huge attraction in Tupelo. But that being said, you let enough generations go by, and every human will be forgotten.
Yep.
That's true, you know, and people still are Elvis fans, but a lot of the diehards are at that age where they're leaving this world. And, you know, like kids like my daughter, 18 or 18 years old, she don't care. She's not interested in Elvis. There's no reason for her to be. There's really no reason for her to be interested in Elvis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so eventually Elvis will be forgotten.
Hey, I'm starting to
That's
feel
the
like
way
a
it
better
is.
parent now because Mackenzie is like the hugest Elvis fan.
Right.
And she's 22. So
Well,
I'm
you
winning
know,
in the parenting thing.
One thing I'm fascinated by when I'm out and about, I love yard sales and flea markets and Salvation Army stores. But one thing that really always intrigues me is when you find anonymous family photographs in yard sales, and you just wonder, how did this wind up in a yard sale? This was at one time, this was a beloved person by somebody, and then now it's just a memory, and you pick it up in the yard sale, and you don't even know who it is, and nobody does.
Yeah, I mean,
I find that interesting. Yeah.
You're right about that. You know, I actually own a sanitation service, and we do a lot of house cleanouts. And you know, the house and the people die, and they throw all the stuff away, and they throw, I mean, photo albums away. And I'm thinking, surely somebody would want this, you know. But
Yeah, well, I'm in the Thorn family, and I have one nephew who has the Thorn last name, and if he doesn't have a son, the Thorn is going extinct. You know, but really, it might be doing the world a favor. You know what I mean?
come on, man. Jeez.
Well, you went to your earlier point about everybody famous eventually will be forgotten. Everybody
Yeah.
not famous is eventually forgotten too.
Of course, yeah. I
Yeah.
say, that's what I'm saying. It's even, like just Paul Thorn is not a household name like Elvis Presley, you know, and there'll be few folks remember. But at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't really even matter.
It don't.
Nope.
We're only here for a short time, and I've decided I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm getting older. I'm 58 years old, and I look in the mirror and see parts of kind of hanging down where they used to not.
Low hanging fruit.
Son, let me tell you.
But you know what? It's a beautiful thing. Every day you're alive is a beautiful gift, man. And so even if you getting older and you don't have to. I mean, if somebody wants to get a facelift or whatever, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. But I don't feel it's necessary. I think it's so much more pleasant to embrace each season of life instead of run from it.
I don't know,
Paul,
man.
Paul, 58 is not old. It all
Well,
depends
yeah,
on your
however
perspective.
however
I mean,
yeah.
I hear people that are 58 years old and I think, prime of their life.
Well, somebody that's 90 years old see somebody 80 and says, "Man, he's just a baby." Because it's all relative. Somebody's literally saying, "Man, I wish I could go back to when I was 75."
Yeah, that's it. I don't know, man. I'm saving my money up, man. I'm looking for liposuction, breast reduction, and hair implants. I'm going the Dolly Parton way, man.
Just keep it to an A cup.
I ain't against it, like I said, but you can kind of spot when somebody's had work done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no disrespect, but it doesn't look natural. It looks like somebody pulled something up.
Yeah.
I just got off a cruise. I played on this singer-songwriter cruise, and I was walking around on a boat one night, and this guy who was a plastic surgeon was really drunk. I mean, I think he was on something more than drunk, but
Right.
it's just a complete stranger. And he walks up to me, and he grabs both sides of my face and pulls it up and said, "I can fix this."
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I had a cousin of mine that had a facelift, and she had enough skin left over. They made her a pocketbook.
You know what?
Oh.
I'm jealous. Yeah.
That's it. I don't know, man. That have to be fun though, being on a cruise and getting paid to play. I mean, that sounds like the ultimate.
Yeah, I've been doing it for years. Once a year, I play on these. It's just like a music cruise. I mean, it's like a music festival on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Like that'd be like 20 or 30 bands. I'm just one of them, but it's fun. I get to do it every year.
Well, from Tupelo, Mississippi, you've been all over the world, played with everybody you can think of, from Sting all the way down to Stephen Phillips and the Midnight Express. So, I mean, you've been all over. You've seen a lot of stuff in 58 years, so you got a lot to hang your hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to experience things and try things. Most everybody, well, not everybody, but most everybody at some point has some window of opportunity to try something.
Mm-hmm.
And you got people that try it, and you got people that don't. And there's no criticism toward people that don't. It's just everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I just, I have tried a lot of things. I have lost a lot, but I've won a lot too.
Mm-hmm. Man, I hate you're sick, and you see your whole family's got this COVID stuff.
Yeah, well, my daughter doesn't. My oldest daughter, who still lives with us, she's in cosmetology school. So far, she doesn't have it. I'm trying to stay in the other side of the house.
Right.
Well, yeah. But anyway, she's just walking out the door. You leaving, darling? Have a wonderful day.
There you go. She's run out the door. She don't get that. I don't know what you're taking, man. But I call it dog wormer, man. That stuff works. I don't know if you've got any of that, but that stuff works
Ivermectin?
For what?
Mm-hmm.
for COVID.
For what? You think it works?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I give ivermectin to my dogs once a month. They never. It kills all worms.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff.
It really works. So I'm not kidding you. It slows down the process of the COVID mutating, and it reduces the inflammation in the joints. And man, it works.
And you're certain about this?
I am certain about this.
And
I've got
I am
an
too.
old family doctor from back in the woods when they used to go out and cut burlap off of trees to make you heal better. But yeah, I guaranteed it works.
Well, I got a Ouija board.
I'm gonna tell you.
Same
unless I
thing.
put my
Careful with
hands
that.
on it don't move by itself.
We used to do the Ouija board, and the funny thing about it, all the spirits that I conjured up, they were dyslexic just like me.
It's amazing what people will believe. I mean, if that thing really worked, you wouldn't have to put your hands on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Some people are terrified of that.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, when I was growing up in a Pentecostal household, we couldn't even play with that because it was considered, possessed by the devil. It's just funny what people believe.
Hey, well, I growed up, my mom and them let me play with anything as long as I stayed out of their hair.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, we used to remember the days when on Saturday morning you could get up, get on your bicycle, and your mother would say, "All right, now be back before dark."
Yep.
And then you were free for that entire time. And I remember one of my fond memories. Me and my friends had these banana seat bicycles, and we'd ride around town, and we stopped, and this nice old man, befriended us, and invited us to come over. He would fix his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and he was just this nice old man. And then at some point, he took his pants off. He left his underwear on because he's not a pervert. But he took his pants off and laid on the coffee table and give us $5 a piece to whoop him with a belt while he laid on it in his tighty whities on the coffee table. So, well, just lots of good memories, wholesome good times that you can't ever, just wonderful moments.
Wonderful times, man, no doubt.
Stephen has a saying for that. It's perfectly normal.
Yeah, it's perfectly normal.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mind whooping him with my Hot Wheel track.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty flexible. It's got a pretty good swing to it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he was partial to the Hot Wheel track over the belt. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Well, at least you got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches out of the deal, so.
I'm pretty sure that's why we have to have the stranger danger talk.
Oh,
Okay, that guy. That's the one.
Clearly that's a dark, twisted story. But seriously, that was all that ever happened. He just liked to be whipped.
Yeah.
By young boys, and that was it.
That's a weird deal. You got to write a song about that, man.
All we were thinking about is we had to be home before dark.
That's right.
The rest of the time, we were just out having fun, and we would take some of the money that we made, and we would buy those Kool-Aid packets.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, you made money to do that?
Yeah, and
With-
$5.
With
Let me tell you something. I've always had a standing rule. I don't whip nobody free.
Yeah.
When I whoop you with a Hot Wheel track, if I whoop you with a Hot Wheel track, you will pay me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Paul, we have got to get to break, man. I appreciate you. I hate you're sick, man. I hope y'all get to feeling better. I ain't kidding you, man. That ivermectin now, you really, you need to take a little dog warmer. You'll be amazed how quick that'll change. But,
Yeah, I don't listen to quacks.
Well, the coroner and me is going to tell you to check your blood sugar after your COVID is done.
Yeah.
Because it's attacking the
I've heard
pancreas.
about this, but it just seems weird to me.
I'm telling you, man.
How do you eat it? Do you drink it? What do you do?
No, they actually got pills. You just take a pill. Yep.
Well, the way I do it is I guess I'll do it. Well, with my dogs, I suck it up in a syringe, the right amount, and then I put it in some. I mix it with an egg, a busted up egg. I put it in that. So
You put it in peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something like that. I got pills. I got ivermectin pills.
Stephen uses those things you hide the treats in you get for the dog, or you hide the pills in.
Yeah.
Look like treats.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they taste just like chicken. All right, Paul, we're going to get out of here. Hopefully we'll be seeing you when you get this part of the country, and I hope you get to feeling better, brother.
hey, I'm on the way back. But y'all, it's always good talking to y'all.
All right, man.
You too, Paul.
Take care,
Y'all
brother.
have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.